Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of RimWorld. In the last episode, poor Des bled to death. Oh, actually I just realised. Even worse, Des just got married. That's like gotta be the saddest thing that's happened in this colony so far. Also that armor vest is now a dead man's armor vest, despite it being a good one. So we're in the process of kind of tidying up, and we're going to have to carefully manage people's mood. But generally speaking, the colony is going okay. We have a new potential recruit up here, and once we actually get rid of Dez's body, then people will feel a bit better, I'm sure. And this doesn't have the power because that's all going there. Right, so I've been given some different tips. The electric smelter always draws 700 watts of power even when it's not in use. That is problematic, let's say that. Haxton, what are you doing? You're consuming some milk. We want to get this rebuilt. Steven's on it, good. So that we get the power down here so that we can actually sort out the corpses. Are you... Yeah, you're... hauling Des to the stockpile. Good. Man, there's a lot of stuff that we've got in the area that we're going to obviously be taking advantage of. Maybe not the dead people's armor vests. See, this is restricted to allow non-dead man's apparel, but it's got the armor vests counted separately. Yeah. I'm assuming that's the way it works anyway. People will be going around and finishing off their hauling soon enough. Let's have a look at our power. So there's only that bit on the corner that's left to do. Hammer is back. Up. Kit's got shattered rib and blood loss, but overall things aren't too bad. Now, Des was previously our cooker. No, sorry, our grower. So who are we going to have handling the growing now? Well, Steven's still pretty good at it. 8 out of 20, that's fine. So yeah, actually I'm pretty convinced that that's going to be alright. That's been finished off, so the bodies can be cremated. Just as soon as all the hauling is done. Let's speed things back up now that we've got our place secure at least. So you up here, we're going to chat and recruit you. Let's have a look at your abilities. You're pretty good at mining. That was the other thing that Des was doing for us. We do need another miner so that we can start working on steel for everything that needs steel. Okay. Ark isn't happy. Yeah, just generally not happy at all. A lot of these will pass, but actually, you know what? Can you... cremate all the corpses, please. It will make people feel a hell of a lot better. And now you're hauling, that's good. Not having the bodies there to look at, it will just be better. Yeah, you know what, Ark, we're going to actually put you on joy. I think everyone deserves a bit of joy at the moment. Things will get done over time, but we need to be very careful of their moods so that they don't just snap. So Ark's going to sleep. I'll be alright. How are the temperatures? Yeah, it's not too bad in there. Mad animal. Alright, a local doe. That's an unusual one to go cray-cray. It's sort of going up around that way, and it's going to come back down and round. Okay, fine. So we will draft you guys and get you along the edge here. 4 should be enough to take it out as it comes in. If it comes in. Is it going to come in? It may not. It may be stuck around there. Alright, fine, guys. We'll lead you out. But stick together, okay? Ah, it's sleeping. Alright. Of course, Pan doesn't have the another leg. Well, these guys can at least start. Stephen, why are you getting in? My God, Stephen, crazy, crazy, crazy dude. You guys, stop firing. Well, let's undraft you all and we'll pretend that that didn't happen. It's only a minor injury. It's only a machine pistol gunshot wound. It's not like it's going to get infected or anything. Because, you know, we've never had an infection before. Alright, so everyone's going to rest up and hopefully they will feel better about things. Your infection is... You're nearly immune. Colonist died, Des died, feeling bad, awful hospital, sick, and a little pain, rebuffed by Stephen, disturbed sleep, urgently hungry. It's not a good combination. Are you going to actually feed Kit? No, you're feeding Stephen. Ah. Well, immunity's up to 87%, so we should have Casper come through this. That cougar just totally just ate the rat. Whoa, wow, it just wolfed the entire thing down. Well, cougared the entire thing down. You know what I mean. So Lachie's probably really, really, really depressed. Yeah, friend died, fiance died. And been insulted, and hungry, and oh my God, this is the worst. It'll be fine though. Everyone's set to joy, so they should hopefully be doing things that improve their mood, or trying to anyway. Okay, that's a little bit better. Are you hauling? Is that a fun thing that you do? Apparently it is. Yeah, moods are improving. They will forget. How is your infection doing? Developed an immunity. Cool. So that is ticking down. So we can ignore Casper for now. What I might do is I might get another light in here though. Where is furniture? standing lamp, just so it's a room that we can utilize. That's another armor vest made. Good. Yeah, these ones not so cool. Our power supplies are doing alright, despite the eclipse. That's good to see. Been 18 hours so far. It should pass pretty quickly. It does mean that our plan to get these all beefed up is not exactly working. It's been suggested that I build some wind turbines. They do take a fair bit of steel, but it's not going to be a bad idea for getting some... Geez, they're big. For getting some extra power generation going in. We could actually put one down this side. We... yeah, like that, I think. Probably. Or we could have it coming down here. I kind of want it inside the area. In fact, you know what? We're gonna do it outside, but we're actually gonna enclose it. So power conduits around there, and then we're gonna wall up to there. In fact, we're gonna mine all of that out in a moment. We'll wall that up, and we'll wall that up. And we'll put a door just in here. Let's designate all this for mining. In fact, cancel these. We can do better than that. We can do it like this. And then we'll have an actual door in there. And we'll have a door at the back as well. Han has named Muffalo 2 Grunge after being nuzzled. Oh my god, they give them names! Oh. Alright, well, let's get this one trained up, I guess. I'm gonna call you Grunge. Cutest little Muffalo. Well, there we go. I was going to say something's dying horribly. Let's unforbid that. Mad squirrel. It's quite a way away, but we do need to pay attention because it's coming in quick. So, Haxton, let's draft you and we'll put you by the door over here. Oh, is there another one? Huh. Well, let's draft you and... Gonna attack that squirrel. I thought it was this one. Oh, it is one as well. Okay. Which way is it gonna go? It's gonna go around there. So, wait here. Cool, it's dead. Undraft you. Let's check, see how Ark's doing in epic combat against it. Oh my god. So there's more than just the one. Ah, even more. My god, these things are terrible. Is that it? I honestly thought it was just the one. Okay, well, you know. Attacked by squirrels have been repelled. Oh, wow, that's a hell of a lot of stuff. One longsword, no, don't care about that. So whereabouts is that on the planet? It's a fair distance away is what it is. We're going to ignore it, get the repairs done, get the tidying done, and all that. The other thing that was suggested was that the fine meals don't actually give us any benefit, really, for what we get from them. So we're going to cancel that off, and let's get simple meals. Do until we have 250 of them, and then we'll get packaged survival meals eventually. Do until we have 100 of them. Yeah, that'll be fine. Butchering is going on. Yeah, so it's not going to be a huge amount of progress this episode. A little bit of construction, but really, mostly it's about managing people's moods. As soon as people are a bit happier and they've forgotten that that Des has died, which will be in 3 days, then we'll start putting them back. Well, a local hare. Alright, hopefully it's just the one. Pan, Stephen, Kit, let's draft you. Right, here it comes. My god, guys. Kit. Come around this side. There we go. It's dead. You can undraft. God, you guys are useless at fighting animals. That's like the worst. Actually the worst. Now, what was that? It's fresh. I suppose one that, yeah, we'll grab that. So has anyone actually spoken to Casper? Stephen's building up a rapport. Yeah, you've already got an armor vest, mate. That's not bad. As for actual weapons, there is a proper assault rifle there. Let's have a look at the accuracy. Yeah, the accuracy is pretty good on that. So, what have you got? You've got a good heavy SMG. We'll keep that. You've got an assault rifle. Pan's got a pump-action shotgun. I think Pan, go for that assault rifle. You'll be mostly treated, that's okay. Right, so everyone, another day of pleasure, another day of joy, another day where we forget that Des ever existed. That's really what we're doing at the moment. Ugly environment. Still remembering Des for another... that's going to be a while. The colonist died. Will go in 2 days. In a little pain. Ugly environment. Well, hopefully that will improve. Yeah, slightly impressive rec room, slightly impressive dining room, spacious interior. Okay, long-range mineral scanners. Okay, we'll need to figure out how that works, but for the moment, let's go for geothermal power, actually. If I pull back very quickly, I think there was a geothermal vent around. There's one just right there. And there may be more dotted around as well. Let's have a look at our work options. Do we have anyone on mining at the moment? We do, sort of. Wow, you're really, really good at crafting. Like, a super expert at it, and you're as good as you can be at researching. That is amazing. So who do we want to be? Well, we could put you on mining as well, I guess, when you're not crafting. Some people are just better, is what we're taking away from this. Hammer's making meat from squirrels. Making meat from squirrels. Making food. Meals from squirrels. That's what I mean. Yeah, let's just have this so it's always making. Alpaca training is going. Not particularly well, though. Oh, wait, hang on. It's so the Muffalo is nearly release trained. In that case, it must have just been animal feeding that was going on. Cool. Haxton is finishing off bits of wall. Once this bit's been mined out, we can actually get another wind turbine as well in here. Hey Pat, how are you feeling? Still feeling sad because Des died. But generally okay. And you're doing some mining. Oh, good. Right, let's actually have a look at... So improvised turrets take 175 steel. Explodes when damaged. Jeez, well, we can put them all along the edge, but they will be kind of dangerous. Production... No, that's not what we wanted. Maybe it'll be miscellaneous. Orbital trade beacon. Interesting. That could allow us to trade with the stars. Comms console. Okay. And long-range mineral scanner. Oh, these are all very cool things. So, orbital trade beacon. Ah, and then we'd need to designate a stockpile, I suppose. So if we say that this is going to be the area for that, we could build a roof over it with some support columns nearby. That would probably work. In fact, let's do it here. So we need to go from the right-hand hauler thing across. Structures, walls. So from here, it's going to be like that. How much further did we need to go? So we need to go... Right, that is exactly halfway. So we need to go down in line with that shrub. And what I'm doing here is I'm building a wall around the edge, and then I'm going to take out bits of it, and I'm just going to use this for supporting the roof of this giant selling stockpile thing. And we'll have it that it can hold everything, but it's the lowest priority, I think. Right, so miscellaneous. Yeah, and then one more, and then down. One more, and then down. And in here, we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, missed one. It's good to know for the future. This grid will be the right size for a decent trade beacon. Right, and I'll let those get constructed before we do the roof. What else do we want? Comms console in order to communicate with it. That could go over here, so we could build a little comms room there. We'll get a door in. We'll get some floors in. It'll look so pretty when it's done. And I'll wait until it's built before I designate the electronics to be in there. 1.4% chance to recruit. It's good to see that the different ones are building up rapport and trying, though. Engine of hatred. Everyone who's male is going to be angry. Well, female, female, male, 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 female, male. We've got a good mix in the place. Are you cleaning, Latchy? Yeah, cleaning up Casper's blood. Make the place a little bit nicer. Right. Actually, now that that's being done, let's expand build roof area. Once there's a little bit more done, we can get some more done. Let's hope that roof doesn't collapse. There we go. Now, given it can be placed indoors, I could have put it pretty much anywhere, but I wanted to have a designated area for being able to sell stuff. And I kind of like the design of this as well. Let's get that cleared off. So, Latchy's still not happy. Why are you not happy? Ate without a table, colonist died, slept in the cold, awful bedroom. Yeah, so just... And, of course, the psychic drone. Right, so with that done, let's get a stockpile for the beacon, which goes from there down. And then the same the other way. And just a little bit more on each of these. Cool. So for this, what are we going to have? Let's not allow rotten. That seems silly. We're not going to put food in there at all. We'll not have drugs. We'll not have medicine. The rest of it could probably stay. Raw resources, no. Actually, maybe silver, jade, and gold. And yeah, uranium as well. Alright, so we have a new stockpile for generic stuff to be dropped off at. I'm tempted to remove this stockpile now, or at least change what it can have. Especially with so many items being forbidden. Let's temporarily remove this so that everything gets shipped across to this one. Right, that building is getting done. Let's get a lamp in here. And also we wanted a little comms console. And we're going to get the long-range mineral scanner as well. Right. Let's cancel that. So, comms console like that. Long-range mineral scanner just next to it. Ah, can't be placed on the roof? Alright, well, we'll have it in that corner then. Psychic drone is ending. Hooray! Now, Ark, you're wearing tattered clothing. Let's have a look. Yeah, that Synthread t-shirt. I'm tempted to get you to drop it. And make some more t-shirts. So you know what, we'll do that. Gear. Drop. We'll unforbid that so it actually gets hauled. And all these bits are going to get hauled up to the beacon. It does make sense for us to have that as our new designated area as well. We can turn this into a proper storage or maybe long-term food, you know, packaged survival meals kind of things. Right. Cold snap, not cool. We do have heaters dotted around, that's good. And we've got plenty of power for it. We may need to do something up here to stop Casper dying though. There's also parkas and clothes for everyone. Now those visitors, we may be able to trade with them and get rid of some of the dead man's stuff that's been taking up so much space. Yeah, all our food is dying. So, Ark does need a t-shirt. Ark. let's get Steven to do the trading very quickly. Right, let's not get Steven to do the trading. You're stoned. We can get Kit to do it. My god, it is a colony of stoners. Let's get Axton to do the trading. Right. We can buy pemmican. We've got the money for it. Let's sell the smoke leaf joints. And dead man's. Ooh, we've actually made ourselves a helmet now. That's good. Dead man's. Looks like we'll be able to sell even more of them potentially. I'm attempting to destroy a lot of the tribal wear stuff. So apparently you can sell prisoners as well, which is kind of interesting. Let's... That shotgun is pretty bad. We'll get rid of that. I know you shouldn't sell weapons, but when we've got so many bad weapons like this, we're not going to be doing the melee stuff. And when we do eventually move into it, we're going to get some decent longswords. So that'll give us extra money, and with that, yeah, we'll buy the pemmican. It's not nice, but it'll do. We'll get the one medicine as well. I think that is everything that we're going to want to do. I'm going to hold on to the frag grenades rather than sell them. Let's get rid of that, because that's below 50%. That's just on the 50% point. And that will... Oh no, it's an actual t-shirt. So Pan can wear that. We'll get rid of the ostrich leather pants. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so where is Pan? Oh, you actually put on a t-shirt. Okay. And you're wearing the parka. Good. Ah, it's Ark I was thinking of. Sorry. Yeah, we need to get you camel hair parka. That'll work. And you can also wear that pigskin t-shirt. Another stoner is just sleeping in the middle of the street. Just totally chilling. Not caring. Yeah, you're warm enough. You've got cloth parka. Minus 40 to plus 27 degrees. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, all in all, this is still ticking along quite nicely. We've got warm-ish areas for people to go to. I'm going to get more heaters over this side, I think. Certainly once the... right, we could do heaters now. Let's get them in there. So... yeah, heater up here and heater down here. We are going to want cooling in these rooms as well, but I think... for the moment, that's the biggest priority. We managed to handle the heat wave by just getting everyone to dive into the freezer. All our delicious potato plants. So sad. I could harvest some of these now, actually, because they're so close to being done, but people have plenty of food and plenty of things to be getting on with. Alright, Kit, how is your feeling? 13 days that's going to go, but it's no longer got the colonist died, so we can start putting everyone back to work. Mostly to work. We'll leave a decent amount for just general fun. Fun and adventure. Now, I'm actually tempted to expand this down this way and still just have that little entrance bit there, but fill the sides with automated turrets. I don't think the sandbags will help with the automated turrets at all. Oh, actually, yeah, we need power over here, don't we? Geothermal power is done. Okay, we will get that researching in, or we'll get that sorted in just a little bit. Let's run a power conduit down to that. Ah, well, that would have been easy. That's so funny. So, geothermal power. If we're going to do that, that is going to be power geothermal generator. Takes 400 steel. That's a reasonable place for it. We'll get that designated. We don't need to protect it or anything at the moment. We will need to run conduits down. Kit is idle because I haven't put the research on, so let's research. Multi-barrel weapons, that's going to be like chain guns and the like. Now let's start over here on Devil Strand. There is plenty of stuff to be researching. I can't believe named him Grunge. That still makes me really happy. Cargo pods have dropped. What are we going to get? Oh, wow, they're right here. Limestone blocks. Limestone blocks have fallen on the colony, people. Ah, so we can specify what gets smelted. Alright, well let's have a think. The bolt action rifles, we could smelt them down. They're not brilliant, but we don't have many more ranged weapons for people. So we're going to keep both of those. In fact, you know what, I'm going to turn off weapon smelting for now. We'll just get rid of that, and we'll keep smelt metal from slag. You could totally join us. It'd be fun. Well, we've made it through the sorrow period for poor Des having passed away. We're still having minor break risks dotted around, but generally people are doing okay, and they'll be better in about 2 weeks' time. I think that's a good point for us to finish that episode there, though. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this. And for those of you who are giving me tips, thank you ever so much. It's really good to have people that know more about the game than I do giving me advice. It is so useful, so I really appreciate that. If you are enjoying it, then do remember to hit the thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you next time for more RimWorld.